Hello and welcome to 4Sides TV. Today we are going to engage ourselves in an interesting legal discussion over the allegations upon the Kaleshwaram project, which happens to be the flagship work of the previous government. And to join me in this discussion is Mr. Rapolu Bhaskar ji, an eminent advocate with the High Court of Telangana State, and let us welcome him. Sir, welcome to you to this discussion.
Good morning.
And at the very outset, prima facie, what could be the points of contention relating to this particular issue, and which is really making waves all across, not only in our state but across the country? What is your reaction?
What has happened in the year 2008, the then government of Andhra Pradesh was intended to provide the water facility to the 7 district people.
Yes.
Regarding agriculture water, water for cultivation,
Yes.
water for industrial purpose,
Yes.
water for drinking purpose
Drinking.
to the twin cities.
Yes.
Accordingly, the then government has been intended and allotted the entire project.
Okay.
The project has been prepared.
Okay.
Designs are allotted and
Okay.
prepared.
Okay.
Alignments are prepared,
Okay.
and the funds are allotted up to at the rate of the project cost is, as per the then government, is 40,000 of crores of rupees.
Okay, 40,000 crores.
Accordingly, work has been commenced.
Okay.
50% of the work has been completed.
Okay.
While things are going, the Telangana was formation
Okay.
in the year 2014.
14.
After formation of Telangana also, the then government has been intended to provide the water facility to the
Okay.
cultivation, drinking, as well as the industrial purpose.
Industrial application.
But what has happened, the then government and prior to the then government,
Yes.
some variations are started.
Okay.
In fact, the BRS government has been intended
Okay.
to demolish all the structures
Uh-huh.
which is constructed by the earlier government.
Okay.
Accordingly, the alignments are changed,
Okay.
estimations are changed,
Definitely.
redesigned. The
Okay.
entire project was redesigned.
Okay.
Accordingly, the funds are allotted.
Okay.
Firstly, 80,000 of crores of rupees was allotted. The same was increased up to 1 lakh
Okay.
crores of rupees.
1 lakh is such a mammoth amount.
Yes, very huge amount.
Very huge.
Again, they increased up to 1,15,000 of crores of rupees.
Okay.
Again, they changed estimations. What is happening? Originally, one Godavari river
Yes.
is running from up to
Yes. From Maharashtra,
Maharashtra
it
to
is flowing in our Telangana state.
Yes. Flow has been coming.
Okay.
The then Congress government was intended to store the water which is coming
Yes.
by way of flow
Yes.
from the Godavari river, and they intended to turn the
Okay.
water flow to the cultivation by way of lift irrigations.
Okay, because they wanted to use the mighty river of Godavari to be
Yes.
of some use for irrigation purpose and for agriculture purpose and for many other purposes,
Yes.
because the water should not go waste and should not drain out into the Bay of Bengal. If
Yes.
we do not form any kind of check dams or if we do not store water as such,
Exactly.
it would not be useful for the place in which the river is flowing.
Yes.
So,
This BRS government has been intended,
okay,
after reaching the water to the storage point,
okay,
they used it to lift.
okay.
They started the lift.
Okay, again
Of
is
water.
the gravity.
Again.
Is the gravity.
This is the reverse
Okay, reverse process.
reverse process.
Okay.
After storing the water, they used it to uplift the water
Mhm.
by way of water turbines, water lifting turbines
Okay.
to the up, and they used to send the same to the canals.
Okay, may I just ask you as to what is the logic behind the BRS government's lifting the water against the gravity? What is their logic?
This is a reverse process.
Okay.
This is the reverse process, due to which the estimations are increased.
Okay.
Redesigns are estimated.
They were entirely revamped, redefined.
Revamped.
Okay.
Unnecessary process has been created.
Okay.
It's very hard project. Originally, the easy project is there earlier. If they completed the work, there is no dispute.
Okay. So, as you say, the original intention of the Congress government which started this project was to follow the natural flow of the river.
Exactly.
And make use of that water to for many purposes like industrial, irrigational and other purposes. But BRS government upon coming to the power have made a kind of reversal of the entire thing.
Exactly.
They were doing something which was diametrically different and which was in tune with their own interests.
Exactly.
Okay.
And alignments are changed. Designs are redesigned. Estimation has been increased.
Okay.
Okay. Then they started the work. But what is happening? The entire project was allocated to one Mega Engineering Infrastructure Limited,
Okay.
who belongs to other states.
Oh.
So many contractors are there in Telangana. Such type of intelligence are there.
Yes.
Worthful organizations are there. Irrigation projects are completed by the other organizations,
Okay.
but they engaged other side of Telangana.
Okay.
Then they started work. But what is happening? Recently I saw one article in newspapers
Okay.
at Medigadda project.
Yes. Yes.
Kaleshwaram project was
It is a kind of amalgamation of so many
Amalgamation.
barrages.
of barrages.
Yes.
And it is dislocated up to
Correct.
2 inches, 2.5 inches.
Yes, yes, we have seen the news reports
Mm.
and other things that there was a kind of displacement and so many pillars were sinking
Yes.
amazingly, and that really speaks the quality of the construction because it has not even completed 10 years, but we are seeing such a devastating effect.
Exactly.
And the whole structure is really coming to a kind of different position
Mhm.
from what it should have been. That really speaks.
That's why I made a concentration.
Okay.
Then I came to know that the lakhs of crores of rupees was misutilized in the entire project.
Definitely, sir, I would agree because it is the pure public money
Mm.
that is being dissipated
Mm.
and it is being disused, it is put to misuse and it is being used in a way which is suitable for the vested interests.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
The then official public representatives,
Sir.
who is the head of the state
Sir,
and the minister for the irrigation
sir.
and some of the irrigation authorities,
Authorities,
principal
officials.
secretary to the state of Telangana for irrigation
Okay.
is by name Ranjit Kumar,
Okay.
and ENCs, engineering chiefs,
Yes.
all together colluded.
Okay. They are all party to this mega scam.
Exactly.
Okay.
By colluding, including the project
Mhm.
executant, who is the mega engineering
Mega.
infrastructure.
Yes.
All together colluded to each other, and they made a huge expenditure. More particularly, they made a waste expenditure.
Okay. Which was really unwanted and does not require any type of application in this particular scenario.
They created fake bills.
Okay.
They constructed unnecessary constructions. They claimed much more than misutilized the
Misutilized.
thousands of crores of rupees.
Definitely.
And they did not completed the entire project with worth, quality.
Quality.
They completed worthless and qualityless,
Okay.
due to which the entire project has been
Yes.
collapsed.
Collapsed. And what do you think, sir, of the part played by the mega engineering company? Like, do you think it was a kind of political intention and there was a kind of any political intention or a nexus between the government which was in power at that time and this particular company you are mentioning?
Exactly.
Do you think there is any kind of alliance or nexus between them?
Both of them.
Okay.
The mega and the existing, the then
Government.
chief minister. You know, the ex-chief minister KCR clearly stated, this project is designed by me.
Okay.
The entire project is constructed by me.
Okay.
This is my dream.
Okay.
He said such a way.
Yes.
He said such a way.
Yes, we have seen in many reports and many of his speeches that is his
project
brainchild.
is adapted by me.
Yes, adapted
Like
brainchild.
he says.
Yes.
He designed everything.
Okay.
He directed the authorities.
Okay.
He directed the minister. The minister for irrigation, Haris Rao,
Yes.
is a very nephew of him.
Yes.
All together completed the work. Worthless. Qualityless. Due to which the entire project has been collapsed.
Yes.
In fact, the original expectation of cultivation
Yes.
is 18 lakhs of acres.
Uh-huh.
For cultivation purpose.
In those notified districts.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, 90,000 of acres of land
Uh-huh.
was acquired under the land acquisition program.
Oh.
They lost their profession.
Yes, and no compensation also.
There is some of the people are
Okay.
got the compensation,
But not all.
but not all.
Not all, and that too not what they expected.
Yes,
And
their
some
profession
people,
is lost.
definitely when they are displaced from the place, those native professions to which they were used might have got lost
Yes.
completely.
For the purpose of construction of project,
Yes.
the government
Snatched.
snatched, forcibly grabbed the property,
Yes.
lands of 90,000 of acres,
That's really.
and projects are constructed. But the 90,000 of acres also not cultivating under the project.
Okay. And what is interesting to my mind is, sir, that what was the opposition doing when such a big crisis was happening in the state? Why did not the opposition voice its concern towards this?
They used to come to the press and media centers.
Okay.
Whenever they required,
Mm.
they used to make a public press meeting, and they used to left the same.
Oh, they did not take it forward.
Even opposite party of Congress
Yes.
and the opponents of Telugu Desam
Yes.
and opponents of the CPM and CPI organizations
Yes.
and BJP organizations,
BJP.
they used to see and enjoy.
Okay.
They have been acting as a weavers.
Yes. Pure witness and nothing more than that.
Yes.
And I think this failure in the role played by the opposition party has really amounted a lot in making this project or bringing this project to such a level. And I really feel, sir, that the quid pro quo, really,
Yes,
which we are speaking
that is-
about, was really something quite
Quid
interesting.
pro program is there.
Yes.
Some of the majority of the people of
Yes.
they don't know the meaning of quid
Yes.
pro program.
Yes.
Something in return.
Yes, definitely when quid pro quo is there, there will be some kind of arrangement or understanding or a kind of interaction between two parties for something, some
Yes.
common objective.
The mega engineering infrastructure company
Yes,
has been drawing the amounts from the
yes.
government.
Yes,
The same is utilizing to the needy, giving
yes.
to the public representatives
Yes.
and officials.
Officials.
You know, one principal secretary,
Sir.
Mr. Ranjit Kumar,
Ah.
he performed his daughter's marriage.
Mhm.
The mega engineering project,
Okay. Yes. Who are the
who are
Executant.
the executant,
yes.
he made a
Okay.
couple of crores of rupees
Okay.
for the purpose of performing of marriage arrangements.
So
In
that
Taj
was
hotels.
okay. This seems
It
to
is
be
well known thing to the
well known.
entire country.
So it's a kind of daylight corruption.
Yes.
What has happened, but really such a big thing has happened, and I don't know what is the COG doing over all these things, because COG being a kind of constitutionally created entity, must have really looked into all these things and must have really opened up itself. But the silence which it is portraying is really a kind of wonder.
Yes.
I don't know whether even the central government and the state governments were colluded, or were they were having any other kind of understanding between them.
Yes.
What do you think, sir?
The political motto is one kind of relation.
Yes.
And first of all, no one come forwarded
Okay.
to file the complaint
Oh.
against the misutilization of public funds
Definitely.
by the representatives,
Yes.
by the officials, along with colluded with the mega engineering infrastructure limited.
Infrastructure.
That's why no one is not initiated to take the necessary action.
Definitely. And until and unless some complaint crops
They can't
up,
do.
nobody
For example,
can
CBI is
initiate. Yes.
ED enforcement is there,
Sir.
like police is there,
Yes.
anti-corruption bureau is there.
Yes.
Without making any complaint against them,
Yes.
who won't come forward?
Definitely. And with your permission, may I ask one thing? Like, how justified you are in making this complaint to ACB on the very day which saw a shift in the power and not earlier?
Oh, yes.
So,
Recently, I stated
yes.
you.
Okay.
I came to know by way of paper reports,
Okay.
press reports.
Press report.
I saw one article.
Yes.
The Medigadda project was displaced
Displaced. Yes.
up to 2 or 3 inches.
2 inches.
Meanwhile, I started my investigation.
Okay.
Then I searched.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I came to know that the thousands of crores of rupees was misutilized
Okay.
the public funds
Public funds.
by the collaboration of representatives,
Mm.
officials, along with the mega engineering infrastructure.
All this triangular
Exactly.
Yes.
Quid pro
quid pro.
program.
It was clearly evident, and really what is interesting is such a big project has been completed, and this has been made as the chief political agenda of the party which was ruling
Yes.
just before this government, and people were hypnotized into thinking that it would really benefit them forever.
Exactly.
So that was the kind of hypnosis
It's
which
a
was
duty
going
of the
on.
public representatives
Yes,
and public servants
public
to
service.
protect the property
Definitely.
of the people. There's so many employees,
Yes.
professionals.
Yes.
They use it to work hard.
Ah,
They use it to pay the property taxes,
correct.
income taxes
Yes.
to the government.
Correct.
It's a duty of the government and the state to protect the property.
Definitely.
If any person is neglected
Yes.
in in controlling the misutilization of public funds,
Correct.
they are also liable for punishment.
Definitely, sir.
Mega
Definitely.
engineering infrastructure company
Yes.
is misutilizing and drawing the funds from the government
Yes.
and not doing the worthful works.
Yes.
As such, the representatives and public servants has to control the illegal activities,
Definitely.
misutilization, unnecessary works.
So it is such a thing that those who are supposed to guard the very project are a party
Yes.
to the misutilization.
Yes.
So there lies the real
Because
crux.
of they are having their own interest,
Own interest. Own
due
interest.
to which
Yes.
they can't initiated
Yes.
to stop the misutilization
Yes.
of the public funds
Public funds.
because of quid pro
Quid pro quo.
quo program.
Yes. Yes. That is quite evident. And coming to the complaint which you made to ACB, sir, it is quite interesting that you have used some of the sections in IPC. They are quite interesting. 419, 420 are obvious, and extortion also you have used and other things. Can you put a word on that? What type of sections and what were the intention behind that? You have used 417, 419, 420, then 308 was
IPC,
used. Yes.
420 IPC,
Yes.
417 IPC,
417 you have used.
468 IPC,
Yes, 468 also. you used.
471 IPC.
Definitely, because it
Because
was
of,
against the public.
Yes, they misutilized the public funds.
Public
They
funds.
created the bills. You
Yes.
know, the mega industry
Yes.
infrastructure company created some of the bills.
Mhm.
Originally, the starters,
Okay.
water lift turbines
Okay.
is necessary to fix the at Medigadda, Annaram and Kaleshwaram and other
Yes.
projects
Those turbines
to lift the
to
water to up.
to pump up the water against gravity. Yes.
But they quoted, they show in their bills
Okay.
that they purchased the said starters and uplifting turbines from other countries
Okay. Abroad.
abroad. But they manufactured in India.
Yes.
The same has been utilized
Okay.
at the time of construction of work project.
So this is also one of the items where we can very clearly see that what was said was different from what was done,
Yes.
isn't it?
You know, coal is
Yes.
same color.
Yes.
The Indian coal is same.
Or
Out
in-
of country coal is same.
yes, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes.
But what has happened? The power. I recently came to know that in Telangana power
Yes, sir.
manufacturing agencies,
Yes.
the TSS, PDCL and the GENCO, both are manufacturing the power
Yes.
by using by purchasing the coal from
Coal.
out of
Okay.
countries and states.
Okay.
They used to purchase, for example, they engaged with the other party to purchase the 1 lakh tons of coal,
Okay.
but they did not purchasing 1 lakh tons of coal.
Uh-huh.
They used to purchase the 50% or 60% coal.
Uh-huh.
They used to mix up the local coal in the purchased imported coal. They used to
Supply that
supply to the manufacturing
to that
purpose.
particular operational
Operation.
side.
But what is happening? The input, if we purchase it, if we use it, purchase it from others,
Yes.
other states and countries, the quality of
Yes.
power will be produced.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
If we used our coal, the quality is not there,
Yes.
the quantity is not there.
Quantity is not there, and we have really paid for the coal from abroad. Actually, our public money has been quoted to be really acquiring coal from outside.
Yes.
But this mixing up is
Yes,
really
exactly.
a kind of, it is something which really gives lot of pain to everyone, because such type of corruption by the politicians, the officials involved, actually the officials are meant by the constitution to control, contain and really put a stop to such illegal activities.
Exactly.
But if they too become a party, really what to say of them?
That is the majority. That is the crux of the case.
Crux. So sir, from here on, what is your intention of taking this case further up? What is your route map for taking this further?
Being an advocate,
Yes.
I came to know the corruption,
Yes.
misutilization of public funds,
Definitely.
that which I initiated
Uh-huh.
and lodged the complaints.
That's really
before the
nice.
Anti-corruption bureaus,
Correct, sir.
CBI organizations,
Yes.
and Central Vigilance and
Okay.
Enforcement Departments.
Okay. And when we look through what you have really given to ACB, we find that it needs to be endowed more with the evidential material, and I am very pretty sure that in course of time you would be acquiring all the evidential material also.
Yes, exactly. I am intending. I procured some of the material,
Yes.
but I have been taking all those information also.
So it's quite laudable, sir, that your effort in making this government, which has made such a thing a kind of daylight corruption, really bringing governments to a kind of check is the responsibility of every citizen, more so with advocates and more so with the people who are in power. So what the previous government has done with respect to Kaleshwaram project, which it was claiming all along as one of the flagship achievements of their regime, has come to be really portrayed today in our discussion as something which is really going not in line with the legality of the issue. It is clearly out of the bounds of the legal terms and legal framework. So it is laudable once again that you are taking up this case, and we are with you, as 4Sides TV is always towards the legality of any issue, and we will be in touch with you in promoting this cause further, sir. Thank you so much for joining our discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.